We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball. Here this evening.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Bailey uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at ball one. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Next for Milwaukee, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Number 13.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 3 runs already home here. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Popped him up. Sano is there for it. And the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder,
Now here it comes.
Matt Kepler.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jorge Polanco.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now batting, Eddie Rosario, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Rosario.
Hit back up the middle. Arcia has it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Step out of the box and wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Made him look silly with that one.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So stepping in, Mitch Garver.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Garver.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
No.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting 8. The designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
To the plate now, Luis Arraez. This is popped up. Torres has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Arraez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6. Lorenzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little
Count
too much
1-0.
bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Off the
Nope, that's off
outside
the plate.
that time
Ball
as the
2.
breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball
1
challenge,
strike.
and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Rosario ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
So
batting.
1 away here with the bases empty. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So
Now
digging
batting.
in now, Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Torres.
Here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll
Nope,
take a
that's
look at
down.
a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Ball.
Lays off the splitter that
I
time,
got
and it's
2
2
on the
balls and
count.
a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
The right fielder, number
So
13.
that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right.
And that baby's gone.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up.
Justin.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is calling for it. And the inning is over. In now, Byron Buxton, and they are squarely into chip away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Standing
Now
in,
back,
Max
left
Kepler.
fielder.
He popped out
Back.
in his first trip.
Kepler.
And the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for
two
a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to chase
Up
out of the
next,
zone that time. Max Kepler
shortstop.
becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Polanco.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter...
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now back.
Into the box,
Second
Eddie
baseman.
Rosario.
Eddie.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Rosario.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Buxton is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch.
The catcher, number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike,
0-2.
and now it's 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he throws the fastball
0-1's the
by him
count.
here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's
Count,
quickly behind
0-2.
0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's
Ball,
1
that's
and
out.
2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards
2-0.
K.
And a
strikes.
splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Ready now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nelson.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first
0-2 is
pitches
the count.
have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 24.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here's Donaldson. Swung on and missed for the first
0-1's
strike.
the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hard liner to center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Not
Two
close.
balls,
It's
no
2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
He's out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough
Now
play.
batting, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping in now, Torres. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Hiura is on his way home. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0. Giancarlo Stanton
The
now.
left fielder.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A bouncer up the middle. Arcia gloves it, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there. At the plate now, Max Kepler. Popped up. Torres in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Here's Justin Smoke now.
The first baseman, number 12.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And that is off the wall.
Up next,
Here's Ryan Braun now.
the designated hitter.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 9.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drives it the other way to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first
Nelson.
pitch. Here it comes.
Cruz.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air out to left field.
Stanton makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Got him.
On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Keston Hiura.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Torres.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game.
The right fielder, number 13.
Bailey with a look at first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. As the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot
He's
outside.
out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mitch Garver. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, Luis Arias. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside. Ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third. Stepping in now, Justin Smoke.
The first baseman, number 12.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball that's outside.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So two gone now in the Brewers half of the eighth. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a third straight fly ball to right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Buxton.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Into the box, Max Kepler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now. So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kepler looks up. Boom goes the dynamite. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. In now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. The 0-2 home. Hiura, the runner at second with 1 away. high and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Bruh. To the plate now, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1. And 2 hole. The pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. Last time through was a base hit. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 3-0. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Mitch Garver is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
The winning pitcher is Brett Anderson. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to